Hi, today on my channel, I'm making homemade chicken noodle soup. Right now I got the broth, the chicken boiling in the chicken broth. So I'm gonna let it simmer a little more until it get a little tender. I also have the fat off the chicken boiling too. So once it get a little tender, I'm gonna take this out and rinse it off, pour it all out, and I'm gonna put it in a crock pot. Once this gets done, you might hear some frying, but I'm gonna be doing my some fried chicken in a little bit. But this is what I'm gonna use for my homemade chicken noodle soup. I'm gonna be using chicken broth, 2 cans, and I'm gonna use 1 bouillon cube. I'm gonna use 3 celery stalks because I have 3 pieces of chicken. I'm gonna use 1/4 of an onion. I'm gonna use this Italian parsley for it, and I'm gonna use 4 ounces. This is an 8-ounce mushroom. I'm gonna use 4 ounces, and then for the filling part of the homemade chicken noodle soup, I'm gonna use roasted gold potatoes and vegetables blend with yellow gold potatoes, green beans, carrots, and yellow carrots. So therefore, I don't have to chop up the carrots. It's already in this little mixed vegetable packet. And this is another budget-friendly meal. And so I'm gonna grab out my spices I'm gonna use for it. Gonna use some pepper, garlic powder. I love garlic powder. And what else I want to use? What else? And maybe I might use a little bit of Creole seasoning. Probably just a little bit. I use a little bit of Creole seasoning, just a little bit, just to give it a little flavor. And that's it. And then I'm about to come on and I'm gonna start chopping up the vegetables. So just bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, and then I have this bowl right here. I'm gonna put everything in. First, I'm gonna chop up the celery stalks. I love celery, and I'm using 3 stalks of celery. 1, 2, 3. I cut this one, so it's 3 stalks. celery smells so good. I'm cooking 2 meals today. Right now, I'm starting on the chicken noodle soup. So I'm starting doing 2 meals today for my channel, different channels today. And plus, I'm gonna have some leftovers from the chicken noodle soup, so that's wonderful. You wanna boil the chicken till it comes to a good bone marrow. You want that good bone marrow and broth from off the fresh chicken. I'm using chicken thighs. Chicken thighs are very good meat to use, any dark meat. It gives it a wonderful flavor. Some people use fresh garlic in their chicken noodle soup, but me, I don't really like fresh garlic in my homemade chicken noodle soup. So a quarter of the onion. The weather's been really bad, so let me go ahead and make some chicken noodle soup. And I'm not using noodles. Hi, sorry about that. They were saying something about a reconnection, but this is the celery and onion. That's how it looks. Celery and onion. And then I'm going to go ahead and slide everything in this bowl right here. There. And then next, I'm gonna pre-rinse the mushrooms because they be having like little dirt on them like that, and you don't want that. And I like mushrooms a lot too. mushrooms. And you want to use about a half a cup of fresh Italian parsley. This is about a half a cup. Don't y'all forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, that's the mushrooms and the Italian parsley chopped up. And it's going to go in the same bowl with all the other goodies. Italian parsley. That right on top. I don't have to chop anything. Probably the only thing I probably have to chop is the chicken. So let me dry my hands. We're going to check back on the chicken. And this is another budget-friendly meal. The chicken only paid probably about $1 something for the chicken. I bought like a 4-pack of chicken thighs, and I have broke the pack down where I'm going to do one piece right now. I'm just frying for my other channel. But this one's for the chicken broth, so you could easily break a 4-pack of chicken thighs down for like 2 meals. If you don't want too much meat in one meal or less meat in another meal. Flip the camera to the broth. There goes the bone marrow chicken. Look at it. Ooh, this is a pretty color. The juices is flowing. Just the fat on it. You want to let it cook really well in this chicken marrow broth. Whew. And like I said, I'm going to let it cook down until the meat get a little tender. So it get a little tender where I can break it off the bone. Because it's going in a crock pot. Hey, y'all staying tuned into me. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel. And this is what the spices I'm going to put in the chicken broth. Let me show you. Creole seasoning. Black pepper and garlic powder. Chicken broth. chicken bouillon cubes, and another thing of chicken broth. That's all what I'm gonna season it with, and that's gonna be it. It's gonna go in the crock pot. It's gonna go in the crock pot, so that's the wonderful thing. And I'll show you how I'm gonna load everything up, get everything together for the crock pot. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is having some connection issues. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is having connection issues. Just the lid to the crock pot. And let me show you the whole crock pot. This is the crock pot. So since I have to step out, I'm gonna put it on low. Cook it on low. Got to run some errands. And I'm gonna give this lid a quick rinse. Bowl of it. Got the bottom of it. The chicken, you know what? I'm gonna do the chicken a little different. Since it's all going in a crock pot, I'm gonna do everything. Instead of me waiting for it to debone, it'll be okay going in the crock pot with the bone in it. So that'll give it more flavor. So I'm gonna bring the crock pot over. This is the crock pot. The crock pot. And rinse these vegetables. Rinse the vegetables. And it's another budget-friendly meal, so I'm gonna rinse the chicken. I'm gonna rinse the chicken. Creole seasoning open. That's all open with Creole seasoning. Trying to find a half a teaspoon. And on the spices, I'm gonna use a half a teaspoon on each one. rinsing it out of the chicken marrow. So it was simmering, taking a stab, rinsing that off. It's so hot, I barely picked it up. Hey, I'm back on. My Wi-Fi was having technical difficulties. Here go the chicken. I'm gonna be taking the bone off of it. The bone off of it. It's hot, but I'm gonna try to manage. Take some of the bone off, but I'm gonna leave the bone in here where it can give it flavor. Crock pot. Just the fat part of it. And I'm gonna put what's it, bouillon cube first. Vegetables, I'm gonna rinse them before I put them in. I'm gonna use one bouillon cube. I'm gonna use one because I'm afraid if I put two broths, it's gonna be salty. I ain't gonna get, salty homemade chicken noodle soup. But I see how much liquid I have once I start pouring everything in. So I'm gonna start seasoning it, the Cajun seasoning. And grab my paper towels because my hands is like real messy. Okay. Have to dry my little hands off. Okay, let me flip down in the crock pot. There go the chicken. Here go the Creole seasoning. Little Creole. And we're not gonna use too much of it. Garlic powder. Garlic powder. Oh. And this is about a half of a teaspoon for each one. Pepper. We season that down. Now I'm pouring in the first can of chicken broth. Chicken broth. Yeah, I'm going to use both. Chicken broth for it. And then we're going to put the parsley, mushroom, onion in. We're going to pour it in. Everything in. Pour all that good stuff in. Spread it around. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And then we have our bag of mixed vegetables. Mixed vegetables. I'm going to pour this on top. Potatoes, yellow carrots, orange carrots, green beans. Everything is out. Spread it around. Oh my gosh, this looks delicious. And then we have, let me do one more can because I feel I need a little bit more juice. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a second. I had to open this other can. I knew I was going to use two. First I was like, no, the one. But, no, I'm afraid it ain't going to be enough. So let me flip it around. Here go it. Me pouring in the other chicken broth. It's going to be so good. Okay, this completes my channel today for the homemade chicken broth. Homemade chicken noodle soup. Make it look all nice, delicious. Let me grab the lid. It's my crock pot meal. I'm gonna cook it on. I'm gonna cook it on high. I'm gonna cook it on high for about 2 to 4 hours. And there it is, crock pot homemade chicken noodle soup. And there we go. Cook it on high for 2 to 4 hours. In that time frame, it should be done. Thank y'all for watching my channel. Please don't forget, like, subscribe.